Morning, guys. My gosh, did it storm here last night. Wow. And look, my little bridge down there. Let me see if I could zoom in, you can see it. The little river that runs down there, it just pushed the bridge away. See it over there? See it over there? Pushed the bridge away. So now we have to remove the bridge. Luckily, I still have this one, so I can cross over. If not, I can't get to my hiking trail. Well, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you're probably wondering where I was last week. Well, it was Joe and I's dating anniversary, and believe it or not, we still celebrate our dating anniversary. When we started dating, 29 years. But y'all, I have to tell you, we had a great time. I took the time off to spend with him. We did some fun stuff. But this week, all hell broke loose in my house. Okay. Now, the African Nightcrawlers loved it. The air conditioner went out in my house. So, my house was 85 degrees. And I swear, it was so hot. And you know, I don't know about you, but when the heat is extreme like that, I just get hot and sticky and almost lethargic. It makes me tired. So anyway, the heat went out, the air went out in my house. And at the same time, right the next day, my septic outside started coming into my boiler room pipe. Yeah, I'll insert a picture of the man pumping it out. So I had no air conditioner, 85 degrees in here, and I bet it got hotter than that. I just stopped looking at the thermostat at 85, and then it smelled like poop. Yeah, sure did. The African Nightcrawlers, I peeked at them, and with the warmth, they were like going like that. They were loving it, and I'm like, you brats, you can't have 85 all the time. So anyway, I had to take a day off work to help Joe with this situation. And then we had it all fixed at one time. Everyone showed up together. So, but I am grateful that it is fixed. But my gosh, you know that saying when it says, when it rains, it pours? Well, in my house, it not only poured, it monsooned in here. So anyway, problem solved. I'm like, ah. So what do you think? I think I've lost a little weight. What do you think? I still got this belly stuff from birthing 4 children, you know. But I think I've lost a little bit. People have asked me what this is in the back. This is a wheatgrass sprouter. So what I do is I set up the trays all like in here with wheatgrass that I either put worm castings in it, and I've also done it like plain just to see. And then I feed the wheatgrass pad to the worms, and they absolutely love it. I got this on Amazon. If you look up wheatgrass sprouter, I'm sure you'll find it. But today I'm feeding worms, and I'm checking on them, and I'm also taking my dogs to the vet for their annual shots and everything. So my dogs are so funny. I have a little beagle and a little chihuahua. The little chihuahua is not your typical chihuahua. She loves everybody. And the other one is a great dog, but she's terrified of the vet. The chihuahua loves to go to the vet. She's like, we're going to the vet. Yay! Bath time. Yay! Cats, let me play with you. You know, the other one is the opposite. So Joe's going to go with me because with my knee injury, like I can't handle both of them. The beagle, she's like a beagle mix, but she's like medium size, and she'll run and take me with her. So that's going on today. I'm doing a no makeup day because I just like to give my skin a little rest. People have asked me, what do I use? Well, through the years, I have used a million things, but I really like products that are gentle on the skin. But there's a new product I'm using called, what the heck is it called? La Roche-Posay, I think, or something like that. I'll have to show you. I use that, but then I also use products that come from the Middle East, which I love. Middle East people have the most beautiful skin, and their skin is gorgeous. And last year when my daughter went to visit the Middle East, she went to Lebanon, she brought me back this cream, And I use it every night. And let me tell you, y'all, it makes my skin so soft. But anyway, argan oil. Argan oil is a big thing in my life. I buy it by the jug. I put it in my hair. I put it in my skin. My skin just drinks it up and it doesn't leave me greasy. So anyway, for those of you that are asking, because I get emails about all this stuff, that's what I use. Of course, always make sure that things that you put on your skin are okay with your skin. Like, do a little patch test first because you don't want to be allergic to something. But anyway, let's go feed all the babies and see what's going on in there. So stay tuned. So in here, I had to get some of my little starting plants to put in one of my peppers. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And I had to, this is the bubble wrap I use. I get it at, it's either Lowe's or Home Depot. I don't know. But it's 12 inches. I believe it's 12 inches. And that's the one I use in my trays. And it comes with like a dotted line here. So you can rip them as long as you want. So, but every once in a while, when you use it for a long time, they get kind of gooky because the worms climb all over it and do all kinds of things. So I like to take the old pieces off and just replace it with a fresh piece. So that's what I've been doing. So before anything, press that subscribe button and give me the thumbs up. YouTube loves that. You know what, guys? I want to thank you all so much. I looked at my analytics the other day. It's the thing in the scale for YouTube that tells you what people do. And my videos were shared 37 times. That's like incredible. At least for me, you know, I don't know if that's a big deal to some people, but for me, it's like, wow. So thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my other worm channel, The Worm Lady 2. I am still not at monetization for that one. You need 4,000 watch hours. And I think I'm at like, for the 1,600 maybe, something like that. So once I reach 4,000 watch hours, I can press the monetization button. So, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I just keep working hard and have patience. I'll get there. So I'm just gonna move stuff aside. Today's Friday, and I will be shipping worms on Monday. I mean, I could do it today, but I don't want to because the orders came in yesterday late, and I just don't want them sitting there. So I'm going to ship those on Monday, and that way they'll get there probably by Thursday. I ship everything priority because, well, it's a live creature. But I will need someone to ship worms to as an experiment, just to see if I could ship them like regular mail, just to see what happens. So I'll let you all know. So that's what's going on in my life. Things are usually cuckoo. I've had a lot of Cuban coffee today. I still love this brush. So let me bring you in closer. Let me get some gloves. You know, worm farming, it's both predictable and unpredictable. Sometimes you can kind of tell what's going on or what they're going to do. And then there are other times you just never know. When I uncover these things, I always do it with you. Because if I see something that's weird, off color, new, I want to be able to show you. So if it's a mistake that I made, I want you to see it so that you don't do the same thing. I'm not one of those people that like will hide my mistakes. Oh, no. I've never been like that. And I never will be. It's just not in my nature. So I just want you to see. Because that way when you do this, you'll be like, oh, well, I remember when the garden worm lady did that. So, by the way, for those of you that are new, my name is Verushka, but I go by V because it just makes life easier. So do you see what this is? This is the worm starter colony. So when you order a worm starter colony from me, I wait for this to be in the conditions that I want. I don't mix this and sell it immediately. I wait for the microbes to build up. I wait for it to do what it has to do. And I make sure the worms are happy. So when you order a worm starter colony, I take this, just like this. I mix it with peat moss and I stuff my little container with it. And then I send you a sample pack of my worm chow, which I'm going to make a fresh batch, and I want to do that with you. And I send you a piece of burlap that you can soak in water and cover your bin with. And you know, it's a great way to get started on worm composting. I mean, the whole kit, I think I sell it for like $33 or something like that. Very reasonable. I always call it the affordable way to worm farm because it's a great way to get started. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Little cocoon. This one's about to hatch. See the color? It's like kind of like a deep golden color, like an amber. Yeah, that's about to hatch. And again, guys, I cannot ship outside the United States. I get messages asking me. Look, there's a cocoon. And I can't do it. Even cocoons. People have asked me to ship cocoons. I can't do it. It's against the law. The fines are hefty. So if you think of, if you're thinking of going on eBay and trying something like that, I wouldn't. It's really not worth it. I'm sure people in other places could find local worms by them because it's just too much. It's a lot of trouble. You don't want to get into anything like that. So these guys are doing great. So this worm colony is ready. I'll be shipping some on Monday. So if you want these, you got to get your orders in. If not, they go in the following week's order. Right now, I'm shipping worm starter colonies twice a week, though, because I want people to get started. I'm also looking at my website to see if I could start some kind of class, online group, something that I could offer you all. They look happy. They are happy, I can tell. See, if there was something wrong with this, the minute I uncovered it, I would get an odor, and there isn't any. That's the one thing about worm poop is there's no odor in worm poop. I think it's the only poop in the world that you don't get an odor from. I thought that was fun. Yeah. Imagine if that were for everything. Yeah, I'm losing it today. All right. Let me bring you in. I try to angle this to where you get really good light. Boy, they just love to eat paper, these guys. It's a little dry, though. Yeah, these guys definitely need more bedding. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're like, oh, she's playing with us. She's playing with the worms again. Look at her. I love them. They're doing great. Definitely need more bedding. I've been selling the worm colonies. So every time I sell one or something, I replenish. So let me tell you something else. And I know I've said it in a lot of my videos. Hold on, let me get their stuff. I'm going to add the straw to this one. Most worm farmers in this country have partners that are suppliers for them. It is no secret. That's just how it is. We help each other. When I got my knee injury, I used to have all these bins 100% full. I had to cut back because my knee injury was a severe one and I'm still recovering. But not only that, and not because I had a knee injury, 99% of worm farmers in this country have suppliers and partners we work with. There are farms in this country that have hundreds of acres and they can have millions of pounds of worms. But for us little guys, you know, space is always the problem. I can't have that here. So we all have partners, even some of the big ones that you know about in the South and the East and the West, they all have partners. And everyone helps each other out. So when I get a worm order for 8 to 10 pounds or something like that, I have someone that helps me. And I've said this several times in my videos. That's just how it works. It's a common practice for the industry. And honestly, guys, I'm very, very grateful that people are willing to help me so that my entire worm business doesn't go down. I've had people like reach out to me and say, hey, how can I help you? You know, I'll make a deal with you. If you pay me this for the worms, then, you know, I'll get them for you and stuff like that. You know, there's still so many good people in this freaking world. There really is. And I am truly grateful. So if you're a worm farmer and you want to get started and you don't have the space, you know, reach out to the big ones. I mean, what's the worst they can say? No, we don't do that. Or, you know, you might run across someone who's really nice and say, hey, yeah, I'll help you out. So I just wanted to let you know, because I got a message from someone that's saying that they didn't know that that was a practice. And yeah, it is. It is. And the honest worm farmers out there, the big ones that are willing to help you, my gosh, if they want to help you, take it. Nothing wrong with needing some help. Nothing wrong. My knee injury, you know, I'm going to be like this for, they said probably a year or more. So that's how I do it. And when I run out of starter colony, I either raise my own on the other side or I have one of my partners ship me some. And that's just how it works. But let me tell you something also. I don't use a lot of them, and I don't use just anyone. I am too picky. I know people that have 10 and 12 different partners. There is no way I could do that. I would go nuts. Plus, I always look at the quality of the thing, of the product. If I don't like it, I'm not doing it. Let me get them water. So I went and got water. Since I put dry straw in here, I'm going to wet it down a little. So that's advice for you. If you plan on doing this and that's the route you want to take. You know, vet your people out. See what their reviews are. Ask around. Nothing wrong with that. I am extremely picky. But I'm kind of picky with everything. So... But the ones that I work with, you know, I've known them for years. They're honest people. And actually a pleasure to work with. There's some that have wanted to do business with me, and I have turned them down. Because, you know, trust your instinct. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not going to be a good thing. There. They are going to be happy. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about that. You know, I've always told you guys everything. And I continue to plan to do so. People, they don't do it so much anymore. Because I know, people know how I am. But I've had worm farmers come to me and like, how could you tell them that? That's a secret. How could you tell them that? I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to be honest. That's just in my nature. I can't help it. Plus, you know, you all watch my videos for a reason. So, but nah, I don't get flagged like that anymore. Nobody really bugs me. You got to do what's best for you, you know? These European Nightcrawlers are one of the best worms, in my opinion. I just love them. So they're going to go back up. So this is like, you know, it's a continuous process. It is. Let me take my glove off and grab that one. Ugh, sometimes my hands get sweaty. Yuck. All right. Let's check this one out. These guys are fat, fat, fat. Ooh, look at them. Choo-hoo-hoo. They look nice, don't they? Wow. Look at that. There's a lot of castings in here. Some people ask me, how do you know the difference between the casting and the bedding? Well, when you start doing this long enough, you're going to notice that your castings, they kind of look like coffee grinds. They'll be black coffee grinds, and the bedding will have a different look to it. And that's how you know. And that comes with time and experience. The more time you spend with these guys, you'll start noticing these little things. And it'll be like, wow. So someone messaged me the other day and asked me what's going on with the worm farming people on YouTube. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on. I thought maybe something happened, you know. They said that my channel's the only one that's like keeping updated. And, you know, I don't know. I guess people are busy. People are also very busy this time of year. Worm farming this year, it's been crazy. People are very busy this time of year. But I know the channel AV and Worms, AV Worms. I know that he posts regularly because I really look forward to his videos. I love his videos. I watch them all. And I know that he's regular. So I'm not sure about the others. They're probably just busy. Busy with life. Busy with, like, you know, a million things. A lot of people also have, like, full-time jobs and then do this. And that also is, like, major. You know, I would love to do this full-time and YouTube full-time. So y'all watch my videos enough, then my income will go up, and then I could replace my income now. So help a girl out. Watch and share and like and subscribe, and you know, I'll do all the stuff that, you know, that YouTubers do. Because I would love to just come down here and film every day what I'm doing and how I'm running my business and everything. But yeah, I gotta replace my income. I only work part-time outside the house, but it'd be awesome to do that. These guys are doing great. Anyway, I hope you learned something. Before you make any decisions, always think about it. Don't make any haste decisions. My mom always told me that. She said, don't be impulsive. Just think before you actually decide something or do something. And I'm like, man. Of course, back then when I was in my teens, I didn't care, you know. But now I value her words. So, guys, I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.